Well, I met Blake. I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I met Blake a few times through.
Blake Lively, long considered one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, is now facing mounting scrutiny as her carefully curated public persona begins to unravel. For years, Blake has been celebrated as a golden girl in the entertainment industry, known for her glamorous style, charm, and seemingly flawless life. But as more celebrities and insiders speak out about their negative experiences with her, a new narrative is emerging, one that suggests Blake's image may have been built on nepotism, PR manipulation, and behind-the-scenes power plays. The video delves into a growing list of allegations and warnings from people who've worked closely with Blake, including co-stars, journalists, and even high-profile friends. From her alleged role in breaking up Scarlett Johansson's marriage to Ryan Reynolds, to rumors of strained friendships with Taylor Swift, and tensions with her Gossip Girl castmates, Blake's seemingly perfect life is now riddled with controversy. Some of the most damaging stories come from Blake's interactions on set. Former co-stars have described her as difficult to work with and overly controlling, while guest stars and even journalists have shared experiences of feeling belittled or dismissed during their time with her. Despite her reputation as a sweet and wholesome Hollywood darling, these first-hand accounts are painting a very different picture. The video also examines Blake's legal battles, particularly her ongoing feud with Justin Baldoni, which has further tarnished her public image. Reports suggest that Blake may have attempted to weaponize her friendships with people like Taylor Swift, pulling them into the drama and potentially alienating them in the process. With controversies piling up, questions are being raised about whether Blake's public image is just an illusion carefully maintained by strategic PR moves and powerful connections. As the video unfolds, it becomes clear that the people who've worked with her aren't rushing to defend her reputation, and many are now wondering if these warnings about her behavior have been there all along. Is Blake Lively's Hollywood persona finally cracking under the weight of these revelations, or is this just another example of Hollywood drama blown out of proportion? Either way, this situation is forcing fans and industry insiders alike to reconsider everything they thought they knew about her. One of the most persistent rumors surrounding Blake Lively's rise in Hollywood involves her connection to the breakup of Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds. Scarlett and Ryan were once seen as a golden couple, but their marriage came to an abrupt end in 2010 amid reports of growing tension. Around this time, Ryan was filming Green Lantern with Blake, and their on-set chemistry became a point of speculation for both fans and industry insiders. While neither Scarlett nor Ryan has publicly confirmed Blake's involvement in their divorce, many believe that her growing closeness to Ryan played a role in the split. Blake and Ryan began dating shortly after his divorce from Scarlett, which only fueled rumors that their relationship had started before his marriage officially ended. Scarlett, who has maintained a relatively private stance on the matter, has hinted at feelings of betrayal in interviews. In one such instance, she mentioned how competition and professional jealousy can ruin even the strongest relationships, a comment that many interpreted as a subtle jab at Blake. Though Scarlett hasn't directly accused Blake of wrongdoing, her silence on the topic speaks volumes, leading fans to wonder if she still harbors resentment. Adding to the tension are reports that Scarlett and Blake have avoided each other at Hollywood events, with insiders describing their interactions as icy when they do cross paths. This unspoken rivalry has created an undercurrent of drama in the entertainment world, especially as both women continue to navigate their high-profile careers and personal lives. For Blake, the fallout from these rumors has added to the growing cracks in her public image. What was once seen as a whirlwind romance with Ryan Reynolds is now being reevaluated as potentially opportunistic, with some critics questioning whether Blake strategically positioned herself to further her career. Hollywood's history of behind-the-scenes relationships driving professional opportunities only adds fuel to this fire, making it harder for Blake to shake the accusations. For Scarlett Johansson, the narrative has shifted as well. While she's avoided public confrontations about her failed marriage, many believe she's chosen to focus on her career and family instead of addressing old wounds. Still, the lingering perception of tension between Scarlett and Blake has left a mark, casting a shadow over Blake's seemingly perfect love story with Ryan Reynolds. Blake Lively's once close friendship with Taylor Swift appears to have hit a rough patch, sparking speculation about what went wrong between the two Hollywood powerhouses. For years, Blake and Taylor were inseparable, frequently photographed together and publicly expressing admiration for each other. Blake even directed a music video for Taylor's song, "I Bet You Think About Me," solidifying their professional and personal bond. However, recent reports suggest that Taylor has started distancing herself from Blake, leaving fans to wonder if Blake's growing legal troubles and public controversies have caused the rift. The shift became noticeable amid Blake's ongoing legal battle with Justin Baldoni, where rumors surfaced that she attempted to use her friendship with Taylor as leverage. According to insiders, Blake's legal team reportedly referenced her connection to Taylor during the case, allegedly to intimidate Baldoni, and suggest that Blake's high-profile allies could publicly sway the narrative in her favor. This move reportedly did not sit well with Taylor, who is known for guarding her reputation and avoiding unnecessary drama. Adding fuel to the fire, an anonymous source close to Taylor's camp suggested that she felt used by Blake's legal strategy and was concerned about being dragged into the controversy. Taylor, whose brand centers on empowerment and authenticity, likely saw Blake's attempt to involve her as a risk to her own carefully cultivated public image. Fans noticed that Taylor stopped interacting with Blake on social media around this time, sparking rumors that their friendship was no longer as strong as it once was. A recent article, allegedly planted by Taylor's PR team, further fueled speculation. The piece highlighted how Taylor was choosing to distance herself from unnecessary controversies and focus on her music and relationships with fans. While Blake's name was not mentioned explicitly, many interpreted the article as a subtle nod to the growing divide between the two friends. The fallout between Taylor and Blake has raised questions about whether Blake's public controversies have begun alienating her closest allies. Taylor has a long history of cutting ties with people she feels no longer align with her values, and her potential withdrawal from Blake's orbit suggests that the ongoing legal drama may have been a breaking point. As Blake faces mounting criticism from co-stars and Hollywood insiders, the loss of Taylor's support could deal a significant blow to her public image, especially as Taylor's influence continues to grow globally. The situation leaves fans questioning whether Blake's friendships were as genuine as they appeared, or if they were simply part of her broader strategy to maintain her golden girl persona. While Blake Lively has long been regarded as one of Hollywood's most charming and polished stars, rumors of behind-the-scenes conflicts with co-stars and journalists have cast a shadow on her well-maintained public image. Over the years, multiple accounts have surfaced from individuals who worked closely with Blake, describing her as difficult, controlling, and even condescending in professional settings. These anecdotes suggest that her reputation as Hollywood's golden girl might be more of a PR fabrication than a genuine reflection of her character. The tensions reportedly began during Blake's time on Gossip Girl, where her on-screen persona as the glamorous Serena van der Woodsen became a cultural phenomenon. Despite the show's success, insiders claimed that Blake clashed with co-star Leighton Meester, who played Blair Waldorf. According to production sources, Blake allegedly demanded more attention and better storylines, leading to friction between her and Leighton, who was widely praised for her nuanced performance. While both actresses have downplayed these rumors publicly, the tension was reportedly so bad that they rarely interacted off-screen, further fueling speculation about their strained dynamic. More recently, Blake's feud with Anna Kendrick on the set of A Simple Favor reignited discussions about her difficult reputation. Anna hinted at the tension during interviews, describing the set as a little more intense than she expected, and implying that Blake's desire for creative control led to friction. Another co-star, Henry Golding, later mentioned in passing that the atmosphere on set was tense, though he avoided assigning blame. These accounts paint a picture of Blake as someone who is fiercely protective of her image and influence, even at the expense of harmonious professional relationships. Blake's behavior hasn't only drawn criticism from her co-stars. Journalists have also reported negative interactions with the actress. A Norwegian journalist once revealed that Blake was rude and dismissive during an interview, cutting her off and refusing to engage with questions. Other reporters have echoed similar experiences, describing Blake as someone who is unapologetically selective about the press she engages with. While this could be seen as a strategic move to control her narrative, it has left many in the media feeling alienated and frustrated. These feuds and negative experiences have started to chip away at Blake's pristine image, with critics arguing that her carefully crafted persona may be masking a much more complicated reality. As more co-stars and industry insiders come forward with their stories, it raises the question, is Blake Lively's Hollywood charm genuine, or is it a facade designed to further her career? Blake Lively's once untouchable reputation as Hollywood's golden girl is now under serious scrutiny, as accounts from co-stars, journalists, and former friends paint a picture of someone who is far more complicated behind the scenes. While her charm and polished public persona have long made her a favorite among fans, the growing number of warnings from those who've worked closely with her suggests that her Hollywood image might be more carefully curated than authentic. From her rumored role in the fallout between Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds to her apparent rift with Taylor Swift, Blake's personal and professional relationships appear to be unraveling in the public eye. The allegations that she used her connection to Taylor Swift as leverage in her legal battle with Justin Baldoni have only added to the controversy, with many questioning whether Blake's friendships are more transactional than genuine. Meanwhile, her reported clashes with co-stars like Anna Kendrick and Leighton Meester, as well as her dismissive treatment of journalists, highlight a pattern of strained relationships in both her personal and professional life. These revelations come at a time when Hollywood is increasingly focused on accountability and authenticity, making it more difficult for stars to maintain an image that doesn't align with their actions behind the scenes. For Blake, whose career has thrived on her ability to appear relatable and flawless, this growing scrutiny could mark a turning point. While some fans and industry insiders continue to defend her, others are beginning to question whether the cracks in her public persona have always been there, hidden by strategic PR and media control. As more stories about her alleged behavior surface, the question remains, can Blake Lively recover from the damage to her reputation, or will this ongoing scrutiny permanently tarnish her image? While she has yet to publicly address many of these claims, the silence is becoming harder to ignore as her critics grow louder. For a star who has built her brand on being perfect, the pressure to respond is mounting. One thing is clear, Blake's story serves as a reminder that in today's media landscape, maintaining a public image requires more than just good PR. With Hollywood insiders and former allies now speaking out, Blake Lively's reputation may never be the same, leaving fans and critics alike to wonder how much of her image was real and how much was just a Hollywood illusion. Do you think her reputation as Hollywood's golden girl is still intact, or are these warnings from her peers too significant to ignore? Let us know your thoughts. For more deep dives into celebrity scandals, Hollywood drama, and breaking entertainment news, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. This story is still unfolding, and we'll be here to bring you all the latest updates.